Hey everybody, welcome to Randa's Creative Plans. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If this is your first time here, then welcome. If you have been here before, then welcome back. I am so glad to have you. So tonight I thought I would show you guys my 2024 kind of planner lineup and what my ideas are right now as to how I'm going to use these planners. So the first one I have is the Mini Happy Planner. I'll put all these down here. And it is in a dashboard layout. Last year I started off with the dashboard layout, and then about halfway through the year I switched and went to a horizontal layout for the Mini. Just because I thought that maybe that worked better, but I found that I really didn't like, it worked okay, but for my business and stuff, to me, there just wasn't enough room to like write everything that I wanted to write. So I decided to go back to the dashboard layout for this year. So this is a Happiness Blooms from Within. Like I said, it's a mini dashboard from Happy Planner. I think it's really pretty. I like kind of the mellow tones and everything. I like the blues. Of course, I did get a snap cover from Live, I think it was Live Love Posh, that I'm currently using in my mini for this year, and so I'll probably switch and put that cover on when I start using this, just because it keeps it more compact and I have a pen loop and everything there. But it is really pretty. I like how Happy Planner switched to doing these. I really like that. I like it a lot more than just the regular open page that they did have. So I think that's really pretty. Can zoom in a little bit, maybe, if it'll let me. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. You can see the dividers and stuff. Like I said, it's the dashboard again. So I really like, though, how this year Happy Planner, it's all just white. Like, we don't have the colors. Like, so I know you used to be where this was like one color block, and then like there was some colors in here or whatever. And I really like how they don't have that this year. So I super like that. There's the ones for February. Good things take time. Start each day with a grateful heart. Happiness is an inside job. That is very true. Live life in full bloom. You are entirely up to you. That's a really good one. And that's just a color. I'm not really big into the flowers, but this to me is pretty nice. It's not like super overly floral, but it's still pretty. And then be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind. Spread more happiness and love. Let's root for each other and watch each other grow. I think that's pretty. And what I use my mini planner for is like my work. This is the same cover as the front. Happiness Blooms from Within. And then just another design. So what I use my mini for is my work, because I'm a dog groomer, and so I work for myself and I have all kinds of appointments and stuff. And so I use it just mainly specifically for that. So I'll put my appointments down here. And what I have been doing is writing down like how much I make every day, and my credit card fees and everything are here. And then I'm also, my husband is a truck driver, and he just got his own truck and company started, kind of. And so since I'm his bookkeeper and I do errands and stuff for that, that's another reason why I went to the dashboard, so that way I can keep track of what I need to do for like my business here, and then keep track of things that I need to do or remember for his business to do for bookkeeping, and then, you know, like errands or stuff like that, and just bills or whatever. It's just, this just gives me more room that I need to write the stuff that I need to remember or do that week specifically to our businesses. So I think that will work out a lot better than the horizontal. So that is the first planner, my mini for my work. And then this is what I will use to keep track of my home stuff. We'll zoom out a little bit again. Whee! This is a classic sized vertical planner from Happy Planner. We'll go ahead and take this off. And I haven't actually opened it yet, obviously, as you guys can tell. I got this at Michael's, actually, which is the same place where I got planners for some other people for Christmas as well. Or I was going to get the planners for Christmas as well. I was looking at Michael's because they were cheaper than they were on the website, because they were having a sale, and so I feel like I really looked at that. But anyway, so yeah, this is what I got for me. So this is going to be mainly for home stuff, specifically like what I need to do at home for the week, the bills that I need to pay, if we have plans, just things like that. I really love these discs. I'm like a bright green is my favorite color, like kind of more like this green. My scissors, it's like a really bright green, and this is kind of more of a dull. But for some reason, I really like those discs. I really think that they're super pretty. And I like the cover. Although I may switch covers, I don't know yet. And this is a vertical, growth is a process. It's January's. It's a vertical design. So I found that I really like the verticals a lot better with the home stuff than the dashboard, because I feel like there's more room essentially to write what you need to do on a day, and then it's way easier to decorate. I've been in the dashboard for like the last few years that I've done Happy Planner, and it's always just been dashboard. And then I tried vertical in about halfway through the summer this year, and I found that I really like the vertical a lot better. I can write my things to do during the week here, and then I can figure out what days I'm doing it on, and it's just, to me, it's a lot. It works a lot better for me, the vertical does. It's a lot easier to decorate. So then looking at the dividers, we have Live in the Moment. We have March's Cactus, which I'm not really a big cactus person, but ooh, those are pretty for April. In May, Look for the Beauty, again in cactus. Apparently this is more cactus themed than flowers, but that's okay. Beauty Amongst the Thorns. That's actually kind of cute. Ooh, July's is pretty. And No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. My light is shining really bad, making it hard to see. If a flower can flourish in the desert, you can flourish anywhere. I really like that. That's a pretty nice quote. And some flowers. Stay wild and free. And then some more cactus and flowers. And at the end of the year, we just have the notes. So that is that planner. And like I said, this will be mainly for all of my home stuff that I need to do. To keep track of at home, it just stays home and doesn't go anywhere, and it's really nice. And it'll probably make it into a Franken planner, because I know the planner I'm currently using, I had different sections. I have like a budgeting section, and then I have just other papers that I use. So I think I'm in love with these discs, guys. I think the discs are super pretty. And I do have a cover from Keleva Plan, a green. Oh, actually, why don't I just show you guys here? So I have this that I will most likely use on this planner. And I think that will go really nicely with the discs too. The green doesn't quite match, but I think it'll be pretty. And I like these because it has a loops, but I may end up using this for my budget planner too. I haven't decided yet. So I'll put that back. Okay. And then the next one is from, you guys have probably seen this a lot, is from Keleva Plan's budget planner. Used correctly, a budget does not restrict you. It should empower you, is the cover. And I think the inside is super pretty too. But I'm really excited for this budget planner. At first, I wasn't going to get it because I've had like other Happy Planner budget planners and I didn't really use the budgeting part that much. But I do love this layout, and I've actually made up sheets kind of like this to keep track of my bills. But I do like that idea, and I like how she's got the due date, the date paid, because on mine I just check off when I pay it. But I like how she asks for the date, due date, or the date paid, and then the amount you pay, like if you pay more than minimum or less than the minimum. So, I mean more than minimum or just the minimum. So I like that. And then do you have the annual finances, which I'm not sure. I don't know how I'm going to use this part yet. But I am excited for like the months. I'm super excited. Like I usually don't use monthlies, but I think in this one I might actually decorate and use the monthlies just strictly to keep track of the bill part. And then you have your weeks. And I'm thinking right now how I'm going to use this is I'm going to probably take this planner more on the go with me. Like this and my mini will probably go with me pretty much everywhere. So that way I can keep track of my expenses. Because since I have a work and a home planner, I don't really need another one. So this one's probably just strictly going to be for, what I pay, what I buy any days of the week, how much I spent, and, what was a source, cash, card, whatever. And I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to use this one, as just strictly to keep track of our finances, because I really, 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 really want to do a lot better with our finances this year. I know it seems like at the end of the year, you always see how much you make, and then it's like, wait a minute, where did all that money go? And so I want to make sure that I tell it where to go instead of wondering where to go. Kind of like this says, a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. And then they have the savings challenge, which I actually printed some savings challenges from Pleasantly Planned. She had some savings challenges that I bought and printed off. So I'll be using those two. And I have gotten a cash envelope system off of Amazon that I'm probably going to use along with this too. Because like I said, I really want to try to do a lot better with my finances. And like I said, my husband is kind of starting his own business now. And so our finances are getting kind of shuffled around a little bit, I guess. And so I really want to do a lot better with saving and being more conservative and restrictive or whatever of our money. And so I've got savings challenges that I want to try. And like I said, I've got that. And cash envelope binder thing coming. It was supposed to be here on Saturday, which according to Amazon, it was actually left in our mailbox. However, it was not there. So I'm hoping there was an error and it will be here on Monday so I can start trying to set it up Monday. But if not, then I may have to order another one. I don't know, because it's kind of weird that it's not where they said it was supposed to be. But anyways, moving on. So like I said, this one will probably be, I will probably take this one with me a lot more. So that one cover from Color of a Plan, this one actually may go on here just because it's got the loop and then the pin. It may go on this one instead, or maybe I'll just get a whole new cover. I don't know, because I feel like that with those green discs would go along a lot better. But this is probably going to be a lot more on the go, so that way I can definitely, like I said, use these weeks to keep track of everything money-wise. That's all this is going to be for, is just money, like bills that need to be paid, things that I bought, and things like that. And so to go through the dividers, this is the one I just read. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went, which is very true. Budgeting is not limiting yourself. It is about making the things that excite you possible. And that's what I struggle with, is making a budget too. Used correctly, a budget does not restrict you. It should empower you. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after savings. I really need to do this one because I budget different. Like I'll put what I expect to make for the week because I'm self-employed, grooming dogs, and so my pay is whatever they pay me, whatever the dog's fee is. And dogs cancel last minute, or they don't show up, or sometimes they'll have extra ones. And so it's really hard to have a definitive, I'm going to make this much a week, so I'm going to make a budget off of this, because it's variable. It fluctuates very badly, and it makes it really hard. So I usually write the bills and stuff I have to pay depending on what I think I should make. And then after all that's done, and then I think, oh, well, I'll have so much left over or whatever, and I can save so much. And I really want to try to get it where I can average out how much I make a week and make it off of that. But I don't know. It's a struggle. Having a fluctuating pay is very hard, especially when on weeks where there was one week where I lost almost $400 on cancellations. Or not cancellations, but no-shows, where it's time of their appointment and people don't show up. And I lose money, which means I have to figure out what bills to not pay that week. And so it makes it really frustrating. And I want to try to get ahead. So if I do have those weeks, I have the money where I'm not going to have to go without paying a bill. So anyways, and this one is, it is not your salary that makes you rich. It is your spending. And I feel like I do have a bad habit of spending. A budget is not about restricting what you can spend it. Okay, a budget is not about restricting what you can spend. It gives you permission to spend without guilt or regret, which is very true for me too. Budgeting is not just for people who do not have enough money. It is for everyone who wants to ensure that their money is enough, which is exactly what my goal is for next year. Budgeting is a first step towards financial freedom. Every cent you own and every moment you spend is always an investment. The more your money works for you, the less you have to work for your money. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship, which is very true. If you don't get serious about your money, you will never have serious money, which is true too. And that's why I really want to get serious about my money and my spending, because I know that my spending is bad. Like, there'll be some weeks where it's like, hey, you know what? I'm supposed to make $800 or $1,000 this week. I'm going to have a couple hundred left after everything's paid for, so I can buy this, or I can buy that, or I can buy that, which I do this oftentimes at the beginning of the week before I've actually made that much, and then that's when I have my cancellations or my no-shows, and then I really goofed up. So, yeah. That's another reason I want to get serious with my money. And these I actually love, and I think that I'm probably going to actually take some extra copies because there's a lot of things that I think this would work good for. So like next year, we have two big things planned for next year. Hopefully planned. Is one of them, I really, really, really want to go to a grooming expo. I have never been to a dog grooming expo, but I really wanted to. And there's been one relatively close to us, like within 2 hours the last 2 years, but unfortunately we have not been able to afford to go. And this year they moved location, so it's a little bit further away than it was the last 2 years, but it's still possible. And I'm really going to try to go this year because I'm really excited for it. And these I think is great because it has budget planned for, like I put grooming expo. And then it has categories, like, we'd have to have a hotel stay, which would probably be about maybe $350, give or take, for the weekend. Then we'll have our food expenses, eating out or whatever, which would probably be, I don't know how to figure that yet. You figure, it's my husband and I, so you're probably figuring $20 or $30 per meal, and it's going to be all day Friday, all day Saturday, Sunday morning, and then Thursday night. So you're thinking of 4 meals. So you're probably thinking about 120 on the low side. So yeah. Anyways, food. So we'll have to sit down and actually figure how much it'd be. But hotel stay, food, gas expenses, because we're gonna be driving down there, so we're gonna have the gas, and then you're gonna have the actual fee for the grooming expo. They have seminars and classes and stuff. So this would be like the seminars, classes, / entrance to the expo, because I think that they have like a full kit where you pay one big price and that covers everything, the classes and the show and everything. So that's what I'm hoping to do for my husband and myself. And I don't know how much that's going to be yet, but that could be a category here. And then, of course, they're going to have vendors, and I'm going to want to buy stuff, so I'll have to figure out kind of more of what I'm looking to buy and figure a budget for that. So right now, I'm figuring roughly I'm probably going to need at least $3,000 to make this possible. Like I said, I'll have to sit down and really figure all the figures, but that's what I'm thinking. And it is in mid-May. So I do not have very long to save up for it. But I like these pages for that, because then you can categorize everything and think, okay, this is what I need for this is what I need for this, so forth and so on. And then we're going to have a big camping trip in June that my husband and I and some of his family are going on, because he's wanting to spread his mom's ashes. They've been wanting to do this for a few years, and he keeps putting it off. And so that is our plan for this year. And so again, we're going to have like gas, our food to cook camping, the propane it's going to take in the trailer, and things like that. And then we also want to go on some adventures. Like I think we want to go to like Bear World and to the, I can't even think of the name of it now. Anyways, there's lots of different adventures we want to go on with that camping trip. So, these categories make it really nice, because then you can look and see. And she does give you've got 2, 4, 6 pages of those. And like I said, I think that I may actually copy some of these to have some extra ones, because, you never know. There's stuff going on next year that I could try to start budgeting for, or the year after next. So anyways, and the cover is, it is not your salary that makes you rich, it is your spending. So anyways, there is that one. And sorry, I went way more into detail on that one than I meant to. But yes, so there's that planner. And then this one is an Arise devotional planner from Chosen and Cherished. And I'm not really going to get into a whole lot of detail about this planner, because there's a lot. I really like this planner. I saw Pleasantly Planned. She went through this planner, and I really liked it. It's got all kinds of things. I mean, it's Christian faith-based, and it's really asks you deep questions about your faith. Like this is a life wheel of, you're supposed to rate your life on how satisfied you are in different sections, like your spiritual, relationships, body and health, career, giving back, recreational, social, personal growth, finances. And so anyways, you're supposed to like rate how you feel your spiritual life is in all those areas. And then it asks you detailed questions here and what you would want it to look like. And then you set your life goals. And you're supposed to do words that describe you. Life reflection. List your yearly goals. And then, of course, breaking them down into littler steps of how to reach each goal. There is a lot in this planner, and it's, I'm not going to go over all of it, because like I said, it's just a lot. But to me, it will delve deep into finding more out about me and my Christian walk and my life and my goals and how to achieve those goals and why I want to achieve those goals. And I think that would be really good. So it's really in depth, and this isn't going to be like a planner. Like, I'm not going to plan things in it. It's going to be kind of more about discovering more about me and growing closer to God and my Christian walk and my goals and how to achieve my goals and things like that. That I think is going to be more the focus of this one. And then it's got, each month things, of course. So that was just kind of an introduction with all the questions. And then each month you have a habit tracker, which is set up a little bit different. So I guess that you write it and then you check it off up here with each line or something. I'm not sure. It's different. So that's kind of cool. It gives you a quote at each beginning. And then it has this month's words and actions plans as to getting your life how you want it. You reflect on last month and what you want to achieve this month. And then you have your monthly finances here. You have your monthly overview with more things that it asks you. You have like seek more of this, surrender more of this, remembering God's faithfulness, sharing hope and serving others, a prayer list. I mean, it's really just got everything. You even have a menu on here, like your week's menu, and then a shopping list over here. It has action steps, which would be, more towards your goals. And then you're trusting God for your faith-focused truth to, what does that say? Truth to embrace. And then I see God work. I mean, there's just, in prayers, there's just all kinds of things in this planner. It is just, there's a lot in here, and you have your weekly, and you have your grateful for, and then you can do like your water, your hydration tracker, and all kinds of things. Saturday and Sunday, it breaks into 2 a day. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to use this planner as a planner. It's just more of delving into myself and growing closer with God. And this is just going to be my faith-based planner. And I think that might help a lot in learning more about me and what I can do. So, and then I thought, and then at the very end, there is a year review of how you did on everything. And then it even comes with these cute little like tabs and sticker tabs and dates and stuff like that. So anyways, it is a really different planner, but there's a lot in this planner. And look at how thick that is, you guys. That is a really thick, undated planner. It looks like the pages kind of got messed up over here. That's okay. So I'm really excited to use this one. I'm excited / intimidated because I just feel like there is just so much in this planner and so many questions that really make me, for one, stop and think. Just like the very first one of rating my life. It's like, that's really going to make me step back and do a lot of thinking. So, and that's a good thing. So I'm hoping that this planner will really help with that. And I'm going to use it differently than the others. But anyways, so yeah, so we have that Arise planner from Chosen and Cherished. And honestly, too, if you guys are interested in that planner, it is actually a very, very reasonable price. It is usually $40 for the regular price, but I got this one for $30 on sale. And then when I checked again a while back, it was still at $30. And so I feel like that is a very reasonable price. You can't take the pages in and out like you can Happy Planner. It is a double ringed or whatever you call it. But I mean, it is thick. I mean, look at how thick it is compared to like the Happy Planner. I mean, that tells you how much they are asking. See, it is like almost double the size of the Happy Planner. It is crazy. So anyways, really excited to use this. Really different, but it is a very reasonable price in my opinion for everything that comes with it. So yep, so that's my 2024 planner lineup. Is the Arise devotional planner from Chosen and Cherished, Happy Planners, Live in the Moment vertical 2024 planner, Keleva Plans undated budgeting planner, which I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait to start using it. And then Happy Planners mini dashboard planner for my work and stuff. I will be setting some of these up in a later video, so stay tuned for that. And if you watched this video, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, hopefully with less blabbering on my end, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful day. Bye!